So this week we're at a place where I have never gone hunting before, and I'm looking forward to this. And we'll be trying our luck out in this dry farm country for some elk.
Got him. He's coming right up the fence line.
Whoa! It is chaos. No, so what we're doing, we're just scouting. These elk are down here in this valley, and they're just hitting property after property after property, eating this guy's stuff and that guy's stuff, and they're eating this guy's stuff. The distances can be so deceiving out here. That's the thing that's getting me. I'm sitting here looking for an elk, you know, and they look like a coyote.
Yeah.
I mean, they look so tiny.
It's kind of neat. Just a little bit ago, that bull was chasing off the satellite bulls and circling his cows, doing the best he can to hold them together before the bulls take him tonight.
This is just such flat country. In order to be able to see a long distance, we're up on this big haystack now, but earlier we wound up saw a really good herd of elk. But now we're sitting here looking at some out here that are, I don't know, they're, how far are they out of there? What do you think?
At least here?
Yeah.
Half a mile.
Well, we do have a good time.
Is this a bad time to tell you guys I have a hay allergy?
Jerry's got us over here. We're going to try to let the wind out of a couple of three of them and see what happens. We got to just get close enough.
We'll catch them tomorrow morning coming out of the hay fields and try to ambush them.
All right, well, we've got a group of elk out here in front of us. There's a bunch of calves in there, but there's one lone bull. He's got some twine up on his antlers. That is so cool. Now, these are resident elk, Jerry says. They're elk that were born, and I mean, they live down here year round. They don't go up in the mountains. And the cool thing about hunting here is that, I mean, you're gonna see a lot of elk, clearly, but the cool thing is that these elk, the more snow that gets up in the mountains, of course there's no snow on there now, the more snow that gets up there is going to drive more elk down here. So they basically got the valley elk and the mountain elk. And sometimes this time of year, he says that the mountain elk come down here. He says there's a marked difference between a mountain elk and a valley elk. So I like these different kind of animals. I mean, when you hear a 6-point bull, 6x6, I mean, most 6-point bulls kind of look alike.
It's amazing how that big of an animal can just disappear out here. Because you know he's here.
He was coming right up that fence.
Yeah, he's coming to see that tree right down there. That's where we were at.
First off, we saw a group of elk with one little 5-point in it. Then we saw a lone bull all by himself. He was going up a fence line, and we thought we'd try to get ahead of him. There's not many freaky bulls that look alike, and so this bull is kind of freaky. I mean, he's a great big 2x2. He's got a nice frame. He's just, when he looks at you, you think, whoa! And all of a sudden he turns sideways, you go, whoa. We think we're ahead of him, and he's probably down here somewhere. We're just gonna sit here and see if we can glass and find him. If we can, then we'll see if we can get a shot at him.
Got him. He's coming right up the fence line. Let's go. He's just past there's an H brace right here in the trees. Yep. Just above that, you'll see a rock pile. He's just a little bit to the right of the rock pile.
Got him. I'm guessing 500 out there.
Maybe about 800 now.
He's that far?
Yeah.
Distances are so deceiving.
They're bad here. So we'll probably get down here in this bottom. There's a low here. We'll get in and go right down to him, or we'll set up and let him come to us.
Oh, that's a nice bull. That one's got my name on it.
433. We can get down here.
Just get on down there. Yeah. We'll get set up. So that bull's somewhere down here. He's got to be right on the other side of that little dip. Right there. I'm just trying to pick him up. There he is right there.
Yeah.
How far is that?
200.
I can't do it.
The brush is
vitals. We have an opportunity. He comes in there and he's standing there looking at us. I'm thinking, come on, man, just turn sideways. Either find a low spot in the brush where I can smoke you, or stand up a little bit higher where I can smoke you. But this bull is standing over there where the vitals are covered, and I'm not going to take that shot. Okay, there he goes. If he stops, I'm going to smoke him. All right, keep watching.
Got him.
I don't think he's going to stop. How far is he now?
210, 220, moving out.
He's not going to stop.
No, he's taking off.
Look at that. Oh, man, that's a cool looking bull. See, I like that.
I like that, yeah.
I like that. I like that. Maybe somebody want a 6x6. I wouldn't want a 6x6, but that's an unusual bull right there. Nice. Good. I like
that's fun.
Who said it was going to be easy? Nobody.
It may be a private land hunt, but these are still wild elk.
What do you think about that, Garrett?
I like it.
I like it too. He turns around and he is out of there. I mean, he's out of there for good. So much for an easy hunt. All right, so what we're doing here, we're looking at something pretty amazing. I don't know how many elk there are, but this is blowing my mind. I had no idea that y'all had elk like this.
This year's been a little slower. We've only seen 200 or 300 head elk today.
Yeah, it's slow.
It's slow.
It's just absolutely amazing. I sit here and think, how much does an elk eat a day?
According to the CPW, an elk will eat approximately 18 to 20 pounds.
Say 10 pounds. If it was just 10 pounds a day, times 150 elk, you're looking at 1,500 pounds of these farmers' crops that they're eating a day. That's
right.
Significant. The kids that come out here, they want to be hunters. They're not hunters now, but they want to
Right.
be hunters, right?
It's usually the kids that normally wouldn't have an opportunity to get out or don't have the physical abilities to get out and go to the mountains and hunt and something like that. We've been really blessed by the landowners to be able to do this hunt for the youth. We have kids that want to come from out of state or whatever, and they don't have the money or the means to get here. We do have sponsors that'll help get them here.
If you want to support this program and you're not able to come, but you want to be a sponsor, give them a phone number to call.
719-588-0908.
Your support is greatly needed and it will help change somebody's lives. I promise you.
Tell me about the situation down here with the elk. Is it easy?
The situation with the elk, there's days when it's just textbook, everything goes perfect, and there's days when you've got 500 head standing there and it's wide open terrain, as you'll see in the footage. It's not easy to be an ethical hunter, to make clean kills, to get in on the herd, and selectively remove an elk from that herd is difficult.
Is that him standing there? I see him in the back, in the middle, going out the backside. So our first real engagement with elk, I mean, we're out there and, I mean, we see a lot of elk. A lot of them. It's like, okay, which one are you gonna shoot? The nice one. Well, there's a lot of nice ones. It's like, that one, no, that one, and it is chaos.
There's this bull.
How do I stop?
Johnny,
230.
he's right. There's a white trailer or something behind him.
Right in the middle. Right in the middle. Right in the middle.
Going right. Now you turn right. There's a house behind him. Correct? It is chaos. It is chaos because the cameraman's looking through a little bitty hole like this, and I'm looking through the world like this, and I say, look, I'm shooting at the one on the left, and he's going, I'm looking at the one on the left, but he's looking at the one on the left on the screen, so it's kind of chaotic to say the least. Coming out low for the mountain now. Johnny, you on him? He just stopped, looked at us.
Yeah, stump in front of him to the left.
Yep, that's him.
Okay, I got him.
He's running behind the stump.
Did he come out? Yeah, there he is. Just came out, right?
He stopped.
He stopped? Wait.
You don't see him, Johnny? There's a house right behind him. He's got an extra point up on the top on his left side, on his right side. Now he's going back right.
Oh, he's the last one.
Yeah. No, not that one. He's right at the left of the stump. Right at the end of the stump.
The furthest one to the right. Stay on the elk. Look, the one furthest to the right.
Now he's on that.
All right, so that didn't work. And so all of a sudden I'm thinking, I'd really like to find a bull that's in a small herd. The reason why, I don't want all those noses and eyes and ears being able to detect us. An elk's got a huge nose and they will smell you literally from a mile away. So when it comes to hunting anything with a nose, I think you're making a big mistake if you don't use scent killer. And all of a sudden, I got my wish. We found a small herd with one nice bull in it. We've got a group of elk up here with one single bull in it. It's a nice one too.
I'll get range.
Step back. How far is it?
417. Bull's on the left.
Okay. All right, here goes, guys. Oh, they buggered. Didn't get it. All right. If they stop, somebody just give me a range on it. How far?
600.
All right. Okay, here goes. I hit him. I hit him. Okay. That gun.
He's slowing down.
675.
675.
All right, here goes. There you go.
That'll work. That'll work. I got him.
What you say about that? Yeah, buddy.
Good job.
Yo, thank you.
That's a good job.
Jerry?
Good job. Good shot, Keith. Good shot.
That was awesome. I mean, the elk hits the ground and all of a sudden it's like, I was just so happy. I was happy I was able to, number one, get it done. It was the nice bull. I wanted to get that done, but I wanted to do it with two great guys. I mean, we hugged and we laughed and we talked and it was like, we relived it. That's pretty cool. I want to thank you for making a rifle that'll shoot like that.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Well, I mean, that we dialed it in. It's like, oh,
That's a 301 made, guys.
We got to get in there and get
That's
to
a nice
him
bull.
now. I think we know the farmer that's got that field, right? What a cool elk, and what a great example of a good reason that these elk have to be hunted. Look what he's got on his antlers. He has been up in the bales for sure. I think we saw this guy yesterday. I mean, we're on a depredation hunt here. And this is 𝗔𝗣𝗙. He's got a project going on out here for youth that is incredible, and that's the reason why we wanted to come out here and feature what he's doing, because he needs your support. We need your support. The future of a lot of kids needs your support. And so at the same time too, with depredation tags, it allows him to get veterans and other people out as well. Folks, I want to encourage you to get behind Jerry. I mean, check out his website. We're going to give you the address in just a second. Check it out and support him. We need support. Okay, give him a...
It's the Rocky Mountain Youth Project. The website is rmyp.org.
Help him, because what he's doing is helping protect the future for these young people that hunting's going to change their lives. I want to encourage you to go to the website and check it out. And right now we're going to get this guy tagged and loaded up. Next stop for him is going to be the kitchen. What a joy to be able to spend that time together with good people, being able to do something like taking a bull elk.